Hey guys, the Builder Bob here, and I'm going to show you my rainwater toilet flush setup. I've seen a lot of other YouTube videos, and basically they've got plumbing that they had to purchase. They run the whole thing through their house with different sorts of pipe and copper fittings, expensive switches, way more money than I would ever want to spend on something like this. So the idea of my channel is I'm just finding cheap stuff, free stuff, trash stuff around my house. Maybe spending a little bit of money at a cheap place like Harbor Freight to make things fun and cheap and kind of useful. So this summer we've had what's called the water adventure, where we're trying to use as much rainwater and different things as we can. So this is the toilet. Basically, we've got a 50-gallon white just plastic food grade type barrel. Didn't have to be food grade. Filled it up with rainwater from my rainwater collection system outside, which I'll show you in another video. Basically what we have down in here, if I can get it out with one hand, it's kind of hard to see, but that is a fountain pump. I think it was $8 at Harbor Freight. It's like a regular fountain pump that you do for like decorative landscaping or whatever. I have it connected to a black hose here. The black hose I salvaged from a power washer. Somebody was throwing it away, so I tried to fix the power washer. It didn't work, so I cut the hose off of it, and it actually fit perfectly under the pump. I kind of treat this water with a little bit of bleach just to keep the nasties at bay. So here's my water. Here's my electrical. It's a pump, so it can go in the water, no big deal. Down here is it's kind of plugged in, and power cord. So let's just follow this, and we're going to take it back into the house and show you kind of where it goes. It's a downstairs toilet, so I just drilled a hole in my wall. I don't know if you can see that or not. Put caulk around it. Caulk around it. It's nothing's gonna get in there. So anyway, all right. We go into the bathroom, which is on the other side of this wall. Let's just check this out. Kitty cat. All right. Hey. So if you come in here, you can see the electrical comes into here. It goes into this black switch thing on the wall, which I'll show you in a minute. My water pipe comes up here. Of course, the toilet paper kind of in the way. The black line goes down into the toilet there. It gets kind of secured. It's kind of jerry-rigged. And then what we have here is a sump pump switch. You can see the electrical sump pump switch going down here, and that's what actually connects into the wall. So my sump pump died. The electrical part of it was just fried, but the switch still works. So basically, how this thing works is the sump pump switch. Normally a sump pump switch, when it goes down, or when it goes up, it kicks it on, and then when it's all the way down, it turns off. That's the opposite of what I want to happen here. I have the switch connected to a rod that's connected to the float rod thing here, and what I did, I just flipped the switch upside down to make it the opposite working. Drilled a hole in the bottom, connected another rod down here to my switch, so that when it flushes, the bulb goes down, turns the pump on, and that activates the pump that's outside in my garage. So it's pretty simple. There's a brick that was free. The switch was free. The water line was free, and I like free. It's actually connected. I know this is part of a wheelbarrow, and this is actually some network cable that I kind of stripped out to use to secure this weight onto that thing, just to make it balance right. So let's see how this thing works. Water's going down. You can see how that just kicked that on right there. It's filling up. Let's just sit here and watch this, because why not, right? It's pretty exciting, actually, the first time that it worked. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but unless you've got back-to-back people coming down here to use the bathroom, it's really not that big of a deal. You really don't need a high-powered pump just to fill your toilet up. So one guy had stuff connected to a battery downstairs. I just think that's not the best idea. Plus, I mean, who has a spare battery laying around? I had to get the weight just right, and so there's a piece of a lamp that I had to, like, fashion in there. Okay, the water is just about to the bottom of that black, the bulb there, or ball. My youngest daughter doesn't like to come down here because there's spiders everywhere. Okay, it's filling up. It's getting closer. Pretty slow process. No big deal though. Okay, it's just at the bottom of the bulb. If you can see that or not. Pump's still going strong. My air conditioner's coming on. Still filling up. Okay, bulb is starting to move a little bit, as you can see. And feel free to fast forward in this video, no big deal. Won't hurt my feelings. Okay, it's starting to move ever so slightly. There it goes. See the rod is connected up into that switch. There's an initial click. 3. Lots of zip ties everywhere, because those are pretty cheap. Still filling. A few more seconds. Again, super slow. No big deal. And it clicked. It shut it off. So there you have it. Cheap, free, rain barrel toilet flushing system. Rain barrel's out there in the garage. Water's coming in here. Jury rig the switch. Attached to the float. Gotta leave the toilet lid off. No big deal. Looking for free anyway, not pretty. And there you have it. Thanks for watching. And stay tuned for